Welcome to our Stoicism YouTube channel, your hub for exploring timeless wisdom in the fast-paced world of today. In this episode, we delve into a topic that resonates with everyone: handling disrespect. In an era where rudeness appears to be on the rise, equipping ourselves with tools to maintain our peace of mind and dignity is essential. Join us on this journey as we uncover Stoic principles and practical strategies to navigate disrespect in our modern lives. Chapter 1: Understanding Disrespect. Disrespect is a common yet complex phenomenon that can have profound effects on our emotions, relationships, and overall well-being. In today's chapter, we'll delve deep into the nature of disrespect, exploring its various forms, underlying causes, and its impact on individuals and society as a whole. By gaining a deeper understanding of disrespect, we can better equip ourselves to navigate its challenges and maintain our dignity and self-respect in the face of adversity. What is disrespect? At its core, disrespect refers to the act of treating someone in a manner that undermines their dignity, worth, or autonomy. This can take many forms, ranging from overtly hostile behavior such as insults, name-calling, or belittling comments, to more subtle forms such as dismissiveness, ignoring someone's contributions, or failing to acknowledge their feelings or perspectives. Disrespect can occur in various contexts, including personal relationships, social interactions, the workplace, and even in public spaces. It can be perpetrated by individuals, groups, or institutions, and can have a lasting impact on the individuals targeted by it. Forms of disrespect. Disrespect can manifest in a multitude of ways, each with its own unique characteristics and consequences. Some common forms of disrespect include: 1. Verbal disrespect. This includes using derogatory language, insults, or offensive remarks towards someone. Verbal disrespect can be particularly hurtful as words have the power to wound deeply and leave lasting emotional scars. 2. Non-verbal disrespect. Non-verbal cues such as eye-rolling, sighing, or dismissive gestures can convey disrespect without the need for explicit language. These subtle cues can communicate disdain or disregard for the other person's thoughts or feelings. 3. Dismissiveness. Dismissing someone's ideas, opinions, or contributions without giving them due consideration is a form of disrespect that undermines their value and diminishes their sense of worth. 4. Ignoring or exclusion. Purposefully ignoring someone or excluding them from social interactions can be incredibly hurtful and can make the individual feel invisible or unworthy of attention and recognition. 5. Microaggressions. Microaggressions are subtle, often unintentional actions or comments that convey derogatory or negative messages about someone's race, gender, sexuality, or other aspects of their identity. While individually minor, microaggressions can accumulate over time and have a significant impact on an individual's well-being. Understanding the causes of disrespect. To effectively address and navigate disrespect, it's essential to understand its underlying causes. Disrespectful behavior often stems from a variety of factors, including: 1. Insecurity. Individuals who feel insecure or inadequate may resort to disrespectful behavior as a means of asserting dominance or bolstering their own self-esteem. Putting others down can temporarily alleviate their own feelings of inadequacy. 2. Lack of empathy. Some people may engage in disrespectful behavior due to a lack of empathy or an inability to consider the feelings and perspectives of others. They may be oblivious to the impact of their actions on those around them. 3. Cultural and social norms. Cultural and societal norms can influence how individuals perceive and express respect. In some cultures, certain behaviors that may be considered disrespectful in others are accepted or even encouraged. 4. Power dynamics. Disrespect often occurs within the context of power imbalances, such as in hierarchical structures or unequal relationships. Those in positions of power may feel entitled to disrespect or disregard those they perceive as beneath them. 5. Conflict and miscommunication. Disrespect can also arise from conflicts or misunderstandings between individuals. Poor communication, unresolved grievances, or differing expectations can all contribute to disrespectful interactions. The impact of disrespect. The impact of disrespect extends beyond the immediate interaction, affecting individuals' mental and emotional well-being, relationships, and even broader social dynamics. Some of the consequences of disrespect include: 1. Emotional distress. Being subjected to disrespect can evoke a range of negative emotions, including anger, sadness, humiliation, and shame. These emotions can linger long after the disrespectful interaction has occurred, contributing to stress and mental health issues. 2. Damage to relationships. Disrespect erodes trust and undermines the foundation of healthy relationships, whether it's between partners, friends, colleagues, or family members. Disrespectful behavior can strain relationships and create rifts that are difficult to repair. 3. Decreased self-esteem. Constant exposure to disrespect can chip away at an individual's self-esteem and sense of self-worth. Over time, they may come to internalize the negative messages conveyed by disrespectful behavior, leading to feelings of inadequacy or unworthiness. 4. Escalation of conflict. Disrespectful interactions often escalate into full-blown conflicts, as individuals respond defensively or retaliate in kind. This cycle of escalation can perpetuate negative dynamics and make it challenging to resolve conflicts constructively. 5. Reinforcement of social hierarchies. Disrespect can reinforce existing social hierarchies and power dynamics, perpetuating systems of oppression and marginalization. Those who are consistently subjected to disrespect may find themselves relegated to subordinate roles within society, further entrenching inequalities. In conclusion, disrespect is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon that can have far-reaching consequences for individuals and society as a whole. By understanding its various forms, underlying causes, and impact, we can better equip ourselves to recognize and address disrespectful behavior in our own lives and communities. In the following chapters, we'll explore Stoic principles and practical strategies for handling disrespect with grace, resilience, and integrity. Stay tuned for more insights and actionable tips on navigating disrespect in today's world. Chapter 2: Stoic Principles for Handling Disrespect. In this chapter, we'll explore how Stoic philosophy offers invaluable insights and practical strategies for navigating disrespect with grace, resilience, and integrity. Drawing from the teachings of ancient Stoic philosophers such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, we'll examine key principles that can empower us to maintain our peace of mind and dignity in the face of disrespectful behavior. Principle 1. Control your reactions. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the concept of apathy or equanimity, the ability to maintain inner tranquility and composure regardless of external circumstances. While we may not always have control over how others treat us, Stoicism teaches us that we always have control over our own reactions and responses. As Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When faced with disrespect, our instinctual response may be to react defensively or lash out in anger. However, Stoicism encourages us to pause and reflect before reacting impulsively. By cultivating self-awareness and mindfulness, we can choose to respond with patience, empathy, and understanding, rather than allowing ourselves to be consumed by negative emotions. Principle 2. Practice acceptance. Another fundamental tenet of Stoicism is the idea of amor fati or love of fate, embracing whatever happens to us as necessary and inevitable. While this may seem counterintuitive when confronted with disrespectful behavior, Stoicism teaches us to accept reality as it is, rather than clinging to how we wish it would be. Acceptance does not mean passivity or resignation in the face of injustice. Rather, it means acknowledging the reality of the situation and focusing our energy on what we can control: our thoughts, attitudes, and actions. By accepting that disrespect is a part of life and choosing to respond with dignity and integrity, we can free ourselves from the burden of resentment and anger. Principle 3, maintain inner tranquility. Stoics believe that true happiness and fulfillment come from within, rather than from external sources. Therefore, they advocate for cultivating inner tranquility and contentment, regardless of external circumstances. This inner peace serves as a shield against the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, including disrespectful behavior from others. One way to cultivate inner tranquility is through the practice of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. By mentally preparing ourselves for potential insults, criticism, or disrespect, we can develop resilience and fortitude in the face of adversity. Stoicism teaches us to view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than as obstacles to our happiness. Applying Stoic principles to disrespect. Now that we've explored the core principles of Stoicism for handling disrespect, let's examine how we can apply these principles to real-life situations. 1. Control your reactions. When faced with disrespect, take a moment to pause and collect your thoughts before responding. Instead of reacting impulsively, choose to respond thoughtfully and with dignity. 2. Practice acceptance. Accept that disrespect is a part of life and that you cannot control how others behave. Focus on how you can respond with grace and integrity, rather than dwelling on the unfairness of the situation. 3. Maintain inner tranquility. Cultivate inner peace and contentment through practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and self-reflection. Remind yourself that your worth is not determined by the opinions or actions of others. 4. Set boundaries. Assert your boundaries firmly but respectfully when confronted with disrespectful behavior. Let the other person know that their behavior is unacceptable and that you expect to be treated with respect. 5. Lead by example. Demonstrate respect and kindness even in the face of disrespect. By modeling positive behavior, you may inspire others to do the same. Conclusion. In conclusion, Stoic philosophy offers valuable insights and practical strategies for handling disrespect with grace, resilience, and integrity. By cultivating self-awareness, practicing acceptance, and maintaining inner tranquility, we can navigate disrespectful behavior with dignity and composure. In the next chapter, we'll explore specific strategies for responding to disrespect in various contexts, from personal relationships to the workplace. Stay tuned for more actionable tips and insights on applying Stoic principles to real-life situations. Chapter 3, Strategies for Responding to Disrespect. In this chapter, we'll delve into practical strategies for effectively responding to disrespect in various contexts. Drawing from Stoic principles and contemporary psychological insights, we'll explore proactive approaches that empower us to maintain our dignity, assert our boundaries, and foster constructive relationships, even in the face of challenging interactions. Strategy 1. Stay calm. One of the most important strategies for responding to disrespect is to stay calm and composed. When we react impulsively or emotionally to disrespectful behavior, we risk escalating the situation and compromising our own integrity. Instead, take a deep breath and center yourself before responding. Remind yourself that you are in control of your emotions and reactions, and choose to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. Strategy 2. Set boundaries. Asserting your boundaries is essential when dealing with disrespect. Clearly communicate to the other person that their behavior is unacceptable and that you expect to be treated with respect. Use assertive communication techniques such as I statements to express how their behavior makes you feel and to assert your needs and boundaries. For example, you might say, "I feel hurt and disrespected when you speak to me in that tone. I expect to be treated with respect in our interactions." Strategy 3. Lead by example. One of the most powerful ways to respond to disrespect is by modeling respectful behavior yourself. Treat the other person with kindness, empathy, and dignity, even if they are not reciprocating. By demonstrating respect and integrity in your actions, you can set a positive example and potentially influence the other person to change their behavior. Strategy 4. Choose your battles wisely. Not every instance of disrespect requires a response. It's important to pick your battles wisely and consider whether it's worth your time and energy to engage with the disrespectful behavior. Ask yourself whether the issue at hand is worth jeopardizing your peace of mind and well-being. Sometimes, it may be more productive to let minor instances of disrespect slide and focus on maintaining your own inner tranquility. Strategy 5. Seek understanding. Before responding to disrespectful behavior, take a moment to try to understand the underlying reasons behind it. Disrespectful behavior often stems from a place of insecurity, fear, or misunderstanding. By approaching the situation with empathy and curiosity, you may be able to uncover the root cause of the disrespect and address it more effectively. Ask open-ended questions, listen actively, and strive to see the situation from the other person's perspective. Strategy 6. Practice assertive communication. Assertive communication is a valuable skill for responding to disrespect in a constructive and respectful manner. Assertiveness involves expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs clearly and directly, while also respecting the rights and boundaries of others. Use I statements to express how the disrespectful behavior makes you feel and to assert your boundaries. Avoid accusatory language or blame, and focus on finding a mutually respectful resolution to the situation. Strategy 7. Use humor or deflection. In some cases, responding to disrespect with humor or deflection can be an effective strategy for diffusing tension and maintaining your composure. Instead of taking the disrespectful behavior personally, try to find humor in the situation or gently deflect the negativity with a light-hearted comment. However, be careful not to use humor as a way to avoid addressing the underlying issue or to dismiss the other person's feelings. Strategy 8. Practice self-care. Finally, remember to prioritize your own well-being and self-care when responding to disrespect. Dealing with disrespectful behavior can be emotionally draining and stressful, so it's important to take care of yourself and practice self-compassion. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Seek support from friends and loved ones, and consider seeking professional help if you're struggling to cope with the emotional impact of disrespectful interactions. In conclusion, responding to disrespect requires a combination of assertiveness, empathy, and self-awareness. By staying calm, setting boundaries, leading by example, and practicing assertive communication, you can navigate disrespectful behavior with grace and integrity. Remember to choose your battles wisely, seek understanding, and prioritize self-care as you respond to disrespect in your life. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to apply these strategies to specific situations, including personal relationships, the workplace, and social interactions. Stay tuned for more practical tips and insights on effectively handling disrespect in your day-to-day life. Chapter 4. Applying Stoicism to Modern Situations. In this chapter, we'll explore how Stoic principles can be applied to navigate disrespectful behavior in various modern contexts, including personal relationships, the workplace, and social interactions. By understanding how Stoicism can inform our responses to disrespect, we can cultivate resilience, maintain our dignity, and foster positive outcomes in challenging situations. Applying Stoicism to personal relationships. Personal relationships are often where we encounter disrespect most frequently, whether it's from a partner, family member, or friend. Applying Stoic principles to these situations can help us navigate conflicts with grace and integrity. 1. Control your reactions. In personal relationships, emotions can run high, making it challenging to respond to disrespect calmly. Stoicism teaches us to pause and reflect before reacting impulsively. By focusing on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions, we can choose to respond with patience and empathy. 2. Practice acceptance. Accept that conflicts and disagreements are a natural part of any relationship. Instead of dwelling on the unfairness of disrespectful behavior, focus on how you can respond with compassion and understanding. Remember that you cannot control how others behave, but you can control how you react to their behavior. 3. Maintain inner tranquility. Cultivate inner peace and resilience through mindfulness practices such as meditation and self-reflection. By nurturing your own well-being, you'll be better equipped to handle disrespectful behavior from others without allowing it to affect your peace of mind. Applying Stoicism to the workplace. Disrespect in the workplace can have significant consequences for our professional and personal well-being. Applying Stoic principles can help us navigate workplace conflicts and maintain our professionalism in challenging situations. 1. Control your reactions. In the workplace, it's essential to remain composed and professional, even in the face of disrespectful behavior from colleagues or superiors. Take a deep breath and center yourself before responding, and focus on finding a constructive solution to the conflict. 2. Practice acceptance. Accept that workplace conflicts are inevitable and that you cannot control how others behave. Instead of dwelling on the unfairness of the situation, focus on how you can respond with integrity and professionalism. Remember that you have the power to choose how you react to disrespectful behavior. 3. Maintain inner tranquility. Cultivate inner peace and resilience by setting boundaries and prioritizing your well-being in the workplace. Focus on your work and goals, and don't allow disrespectful behavior from others to distract you from your professional responsibilities. Applying Stoicism to social interactions. In social interactions, disrespect can manifest in various forms, from casual rudeness to outright hostility. Applying Stoic principles can help us navigate social conflicts with grace and dignity. 1. Control your reactions. In social situations, it's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment and react impulsively to disrespectful behavior. Stoicism teaches us to pause and reflect before responding, choosing to react with kindness and understanding rather than anger or resentment. 2. Practice acceptance. Accept that not everyone will treat you with the respect and kindness you deserve. Instead of dwelling on the unfairness of disrespectful behavior, focus on how you can respond with grace and dignity. Remember that you cannot control how others behave, but you can control how you react to their behavior. 3. Maintain inner tranquility. Cultivate inner peace and resilience by surrounding yourself with supportive friends and engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Don't allow disrespectful behavior from others to undermine your confidence or sense of self-worth. In conclusion, applying Stoic principles to modern situations can help us navigate disrespectful behavior with grace, resilience, and integrity. Whether in personal relationships, the workplace, or social interactions, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our own thoughts, attitudes, and actions, and to respond to disrespectful behavior with compassion, understanding, and dignity. By cultivating inner tranquility, practicing acceptance, and maintaining our professionalism, we can navigate challenging situations with grace and integrity, fostering positive outcomes and nurturing healthy relationships in our lives. Chapter 5: Cultivating Resilience and Self-Respect. In this final chapter, we'll explore strategies for cultivating resilience and self-respect in the face of disrespectful behavior. By prioritizing our well-being, nurturing our self-esteem, and developing inner strength, we can navigate challenging situations with grace and integrity. Strategy 1: Build resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and challenges stronger than before. Cultivating resilience is essential for navigating disrespectful behavior with grace and integrity. 1. Embrace challenges. View challenges, including disrespectful behavior, as opportunities for growth and learning. Instead of allowing disrespectful behavior to undermine your confidence or self-worth, use it as motivation to become stronger and more resilient. 2. Develop coping strategies. Identify healthy coping strategies that help you manage stress and maintain your emotional well-being. This could include practices such as mindfulness meditation, journaling, exercise, or spending time in nature. 3. Seek support. Surround yourself with supportive friends, family members, or mentors who uplift and encourage you during challenging times. Sharing your experiences and feelings with trusted individuals can provide valuable perspective and support. Strategy 2. Practice self-respect. Self-respect is the foundation of healthy self-esteem and well-being. By treating ourselves with kindness, compassion, and respect, we set the standard for how others should treat us. 1. Set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries for how you expect to be treated by others. Communicate these boundaries assertively and enforce them consistently. Remember that it's okay to say no to disrespectful behavior and to prioritize your own well-being. 2. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion that you would offer to a friend facing a similar situation. Acknowledge your strengths and accomplishments, and forgive yourself for any perceived shortcomings or mistakes. 3. Engage in self-care. Prioritize self-care activities that nurture your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. This could include activities such as practicing yoga, spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or engaging in creative expression. Strategy 3. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people we surround ourselves with have a significant impact on our thoughts, attitudes, and behaviors. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can help reinforce your sense of self-worth and resilience. 1. Choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with supportive friends, family members, and colleagues who uplift and encourage you. Limit your exposure to individuals who consistently undermine your confidence or self-esteem. 2. Seek role models. Identify role models who embody the qualities you admire, such as resilience, integrity, and self-respect. Learn from their example and draw inspiration from their experiences and accomplishments. 3. Limit exposure to negativity. Minimize your exposure to negative influences, such as toxic relationships, social media, or news sources that promote negativity or disrespect. Instead, focus on cultivating positivity and surrounding yourself with sources of inspiration and encouragement. Strategy 4. Practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for releasing resentment and moving forward with grace and integrity. By forgiving those who have treated us disrespectfully, we free ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment. 1. Let go of resentment. Holding on to resentment only harms us in the long run, preventing us from moving forward and finding peace. Practice letting go of resentment and releasing any negative emotions associated with disrespectful behavior. 2. Focus on healing. Forgiveness does not mean condoning or excusing disrespectful behavior. Instead, it's about prioritizing your own healing and well-being. Focus on healing from the emotional wounds caused by disrespectful behavior and moving forward with positivity and grace. 3. Practice compassion. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and has their own struggles and challenges. Practice compassion towards those who have treated you disrespectfully, understanding that their behavior may stem from their own pain or insecurities. In conclusion, cultivating resilience and self-respect is essential for navigating disrespectful behavior with grace and integrity. By prioritizing our well-being, setting boundaries, surrounding ourselves with positive influences, and practicing forgiveness, we can maintain our dignity and self-worth in the face of adversity. Remember that you are worthy of respect and kindness, and don't hesitate to advocate for yourself and prioritize your own well-being in all aspects of your life. By cultivating resilience and self-respect, you can navigate challenging situations with grace, resilience, and integrity, fostering positive outcomes and nurturing healthy relationships in your life. Conclusion. In conclusion, handling disrespect with grace and dignity is a skill that can be cultivated through Stoic principles and practical strategies. By understanding the nature of disrespect, maintaining inner tranquility, and responding thoughtfully, you can navigate disrespectful situations with resilience and integrity. Remember that you are in control of your reactions and that your worth is not determined by others' behavior. Thank you for joining us on this journey of personal growth and Stoic wisdom. If you found this content helpful, please consider giving it a like, leaving a comment, and subscribing to our channel for more valuable insights and practical tips.